Hey everybody, welcome to your functional core strength circuit today. My name is Jocelyn. I'm a fitness instructor at CFB Trenton. So today's virtual class is for CAF members. If you're not a CAF member, just make sure you try the Get Active questionnaire before you join in. It's an assessment to help you decide if you're ready to work out with us. If you have any pain, please stop and consult a medical professional. If you're a CAF member and you get injured, make sure you fill out a CF98. As well, make sure you play music to keep yourself motivated. I won't be playing any music. All right, so we'll get started. As I said before, it is functional core strength circuit today. So to start off, we have 6 reverse wood choppers. For this one, I'm going to be using my dumbbell alternative, this iron weight I have. You can use a dumbbell or any heavy object like I'm using, or you can also use a resistance band for this exercise if you have one. Okay, so lots of options. So for this one, we're going to start out kind of in a partial lunge position. 1 foot in front, 1 foot behind. The foot behind, you're going to have your heel off the floor, okay? So you're holding your weight to your side. You're going to rotate across your body, switching feet as you do. So as you switch, your front toe, or your front heel, sorry, is going to drop down to the floor. And then your new back foot, your heel is going to come off there, okay? So if I try it faster, my back heel starts off, weight at my hip. I'm going to rotate. Nice explosive movement. Now the weight's up above me and my front foot is planted. My back heel is off the floor, okay? So again, nice explosive movement, always in control of the weight. And we're going to switch sides. So the same thing on the other side. Front or back heel off the ground, starting at your hip, and rotate explosively. Okay? Make sure your arms stay straight for this. You shouldn't be bringing the weight towards your chest and then press out, okay? All right, the next one is a front plank row. So for this one, I'm going to be using a resistance band. If you don't have a resistance band, you can always row with a weight, a dumbbell, okay? So starting off, you can do high plank or low plank, that's up to you. So starting in your plank position, you might need to spread your feet out a little wider than you're used to, just to maintain your balance, okay? Make sure you're bracing. You're going to pull, show you with the other arm, row down, elbow out, okay? As far down to your side as you can. You should end up about 45 degrees away from your side, okay? We're gonna do 6 of these per side. You want to make sure that you're maintaining your shoulders and hips square to the floor the whole time. You shouldn't be twisting to the side to row down, okay? So if you're having trouble with the row part, keeping a good stable plank, just forget about the row part. Instead of the weight, you can just do the movement without any weight, okay? If that's still giving you trouble, if you still can't hold your body square with one arm, just go for that regular plank, okay? And as you add weight, it'll obviously make it harder, okay? So the next one is a kettlebell side plank. So this paint can is going to be my kettlebell. If you don't have a kettlebell, you can just get creative. Any type of weight you can hold overhead is great. If that's too difficult for you, you can always just do it without weight, okay? So set up in your side plank. Now side plank, you can go from your feet or from knees bent at 90 degrees, okay? Obviously from your feet, it's a longer lever, so it's going to be harder, okay? So from there, you're going to have your kettlebell or your weight above head, or above your shoulder, sorry. So your hand should always stay just above your shoulder, okay? You want to, of course, brace for this one, engaging your core and your glutes. and try to keep that hand stabilized over your shoulder, okay? So we're going to do 30 seconds per side. The next one we're going to do is a prone shoulder press. So some of you might be familiar with Y's, T's, A's, W's, that kind of thing. This is the same idea. We're just going to be on the ground. So on the ground, we're going to start with our hands over our head. You want to try to maintain neutral spine the whole time, okay? So you're going to make sure you're engaging your glutes and your core. Again, you're bracing. You're going to lift your hands off the ground, okay? Elbows down, again, and about 45 degrees away from your body. As you're bringing your elbows down to your sides, you should be lifting up your chest. Now, I don't want you arching too much. You shouldn't be hurting your back. Literally just up like that, okay? Just lifting your chest slightly off the floor, okay? So for this, we're going to hold for 10 seconds in this W position, okay? And then do 6 total, okay? Nice hold. After that, we're going to do med ball dead bugs. So I have this very light med ball, so that'll do. If you don't have a med ball, you can use any type of ball, like a soccer ball. It doesn't have to be weighted. If you don't even have a soccer ball, grab anything you can hold between your knees and your hands. It just has to be, you just have to be able to hold it there. Okay, so start on your back. Okay, shoulder blades pinched, knees up. Put your ball between your knees and your hands. So I'm going to extend opposite arm, opposite leg. Make sure, again, you're bracing the whole time. Your low back should not be coming off the ground. Okay, and then I'm going to switch, do the other side. Good. So if that's too hard for you, you can either lose the ball, because that has a little bit of work to do, and you can just do opposite arm, opposite leg. If that's still no good, you can just do single leg, single arm. Okay? And obviously the heavier the object you're holding between your hands and your knees, the harder that's going to be, okay? But really focus on not letting your low back come off the mat. And last up we have McGill crunch. So on the ground, one knee up. Again, shoulder blades pinched. I'm going to put my hands below my low back to make sure it's not coming off the ground, okay? So you shouldn't feel any change of pressure in your hands. So you shouldn't feel more pressure, you shouldn't feel less pressure. It should stay the same the entire time. So make sure you're bracing. Okay, one foot planted. You're going to just lift, keeping your ear in line with your shoulder. You're just going to lift your shoulder blades off the ground, not very high. Okay, you're going to hold for 10 seconds. And then we're going to come down, okay? So that's all it is. 10-second hold just like that. And again, really important, we don't want to use any flexion in our low back, so you want to make sure there's no change in pressure on your hands, okay? So if you want to make this one a little bit harder, you can try to take your elbows off the ground, okay? So you don't have that stability point there, okay? So that's going to be a little bit harder. Make sure you're engaging your core before you get up, okay? You want to make sure, again, that you create that tension in your core and then you maintain that pressure the whole time. All right, so there's the demo. Now we'll get started with the warm-up. If you have a foam roller, grab that now. We'll do some foam rolling. If not, you can use a tennis ball or anything like that. So we're going to start off, I'm going to roll out my glutes. Now, as I always say, if you guys have any parts on your body that you know need a little bit more attention, go for those. You don't have to follow me necessarily, okay? So ankle and your knee, I'm going to roll out the side of my glute where my knee is up. Or sorry, my ankle is up. So rolling back and forth, you can kind of twist your hips side to side, try to find any tender points. And if you find any, you can just hang out on that, try to roll it out. Good. Switch sides. Good. All right. So next up, I'm going to roll out my back. So to start, plant your feet, pick your hips up. I'm going to hug my chest to bring my shoulder blades away from my spine so the foam roller can hit my back. So I'm just going to try to keep my spine straight and just roll over my whole spine. You should be hitting the two muscles that run up and down your spine. Good, all right. So next I'm going to roll out my T-spine, little T-spine mobility. So starting at the bottom of your rib cage, your feet should be planted, butt stays on the floor, okay? Again, you're going to hug your chest and just lean back as far as you're able to. You shouldn't feel any pain during this. If you do, make sure you stop. So just extend as far as you can, hold for about 5 seconds, and move the roller about an inch up your spine. We're going to continue all the way up to our shoulders. Again, keeping our shoulder blades out of the way. So again, you want to try to make sure you're not moving from your low back. You want all the movement to be from your T-spine. So I'm going to move another inch up. Good, all right. You can put your foam roller to the side. Next up, we're going to do cat-cows. So, starting in a tabletop position, you're going to start by looking up, back arched down, butt up, and then you're going to switch, tuck your chin under, back arched up, bum tucks under. We're going to hold each position for about 5 seconds. We're going to go back and forth, make sure we hit each position 5 times. Good, all right. So from here, we're going to go into Spider-Man's. So starting in a high plank position, you're going to bring your right foot to your right hand, open your chest up, reach the ceiling, and elbow down towards your foot. So I'll show you from the other side. Foot to your hand, open your chest, elbow down to the floor. Okay, so we're going to do 2 more of those each side. Good. All right. So next up, we're going to do a couple bird dogs. So we're going to do 3 per side. So again, starting in tabletop, you're going to extend opposite arm, opposite leg. Nice, slow and controlled. Make sure your shoulders and your hips stay square to the floor. And then we're going to come to center, and you're going to push your hand to your knee. Okay? 3 nice, slow, controlled movements per side. so next up, we're gonna do side plank clamshells. So if you have a little resistance band you can put around your knees, go ahead and use that. If you don't, that's okay. You can do this exercise anyways. So we're gonna do the half plank, so knees bent at 90 degrees, up on your elbow. Make sure your body line is nice and straight. Then you're gonna open up your knees, making sure you engage your glute, okay? We're gonna do 3 per side. Good. Other side. Good. All right. Next up, we're going to do single leg glute bridge. Okay. If you're not able to do single leg, that's okay. Drop a foot down. Do double leg, okay? We just want to make sure you're engaging your glutes. So planting one foot, the other hand off to the side, the other hand on your knee for a little counterbalance. Lift your hips up, trying to press through your heels so you get your glute and your hamstring, okay? Do 3 per side. Good. Good. All right. So that's it for the warm-up, guys. Grab a drink if you need it. And we'll get started with the circuit. So we're going to do the circuit 3 times through. And I'm not sure if I mentioned all the reps. I might have missed a few. So I'll make sure I'll let you know how many reps per exercise. All right, I need some water before we start. Morning, Rach. Alrighty. So we'll start from the top. 6 reverse wood choppers per side. All right. So 1 foot forward, 1 foot back. Nice athletic stance, knees bent. Start from one side and explosively turn to the other. 6 per side. There's 6. Switch sides. There's 6. All right, front plank row. 6 per side. Make sure you're bracing your core. Remember, widen your stance if you need to. There's 6, switch sides. And there's 6. Good job, guys. Kettlebell side plank. 30 seconds. Gotta take my watch off for this or I won't be able to see the time. Alrighty, 30 seconds on the clock. Get set. Remember, either from your feet or your knees. Here we go. There's 30 seconds. Make sure you keep your hand over your shoulder and you should be bracing. Good job, guys, halfway there. And there's 30 seconds. Well done. Switch sides. Good job, guys. Make sure you keep breathing. I know it's easy to forget and just hold your breath, but try to keep breathing. And reset my watch, 30 seconds, go. Remember guys, you can add and take away time if you need. Just listen to your body, don't try to push through any pain. 15 seconds left, good job guys, keep it up. Don't forget to brace. And down. Well done. Good. Time for the prone shoulder press. So on your stomach, make sure you're bracing. Hands over your head. You're going to lift your chest, arms into a W. 10-second hold. Good. 6 of these. Good. Here's 4 reps on my 4th. Don't forget to hold for 10 seconds. And last rep. Good. And bend ball dead bugs. Grab your ball. On your back, ball between your knees and your hands, and make sure you're bracing, keep your low back on the floor, extend opposite arm, opposite leg. We're going to do 10 total, so 5 per side. Good. Here's 10. And last up, staying on your back, McGill crunch. So one knee up. Okay, I'm going to switch each round which knee I'm picking up, but if you guys have pain down one particular leg, keep that leg straight. Okay? So, one foot planted. Okay? My hands are going to go under my low back. Okay, make sure, remember to brace. And if you try not to change the pressure, that you shouldn't feel any change of pressure on your hands, okay? So that means you're keeping your low back nice and stable. Okay, so again, you're bracing, lift up your shoulder blades, 10-second hold. Good. Again, try to keep your ears over your shoulders. We're going to do 6 of these. Good. And last rep. Good job, guys. All right, that's one round down. We're gonna have a little bit of a rest, about a minute. Good job, guys, well done. So make sure you guys are going at your own pace, okay? Take any water breaks if you need it. And the most important thing is to maintain your braced core and your neutral spine. So if you feel like you're losing your neutral spine, don't be afraid of stopping and resetting, like during a plank or something like that. It's more important to maintain that neutral spine because that's the position that you're trying to train, and maintaining your bracing rather than sticking it out for the full number of reps or amount of time, okay? Really focus on that core stability. All right, so rest is almost up. All right, on to the wood choppers again. Round 2, let's go, guys. Make sure you're bracing. Nice explosive movements, but still under control. Good, switch sides. Whoops. See, like I said, under control. Good. All right. Front plank row. Let's go, guys. You got this. 6 reps per side. Make sure you keep your shoulders and hips square to the floor. Here's 6, switch sides. And there's 6. Well done. All right. Kettlebell side plank. Get my watch ready. 30 seconds. Ready, and go. Good job, guys. Make sure you keep your brace. Hand over shoulder. That's 15 seconds. Good job. Keep it up. Good job. Switch sides. Ready, and go. Good job, guys. Keep working hard. Ten seconds. Whoa. That was close. Good. Well done. All right. Prone shoulder press. On your stomach, hands out front. Pinch your elbows down to your sides. 10-second hold. Make sure you're bracing, engaging your glutes. Good. 6 reps. There's 3. And last one. Good. All right. Med ball dead bugs. Good job, guys. Keep working hard. Make sure you keep your core brace. 10 total, 5 per side. Good. All right, McGill crunch. So this time I'm going to lift my other knee. Okay, again, hands below underneath your low back. Make sure that your pressure doesn't change. So you should be engaging your core and your glutes before you lift your shoulders up. Good. Remember, don't stick your chin out. Your ear should stay over your shoulders. And last one. Good. All right, minute break. Well done, guys. Grab some water if you need it. So on to the last round soon. You got to make sure you maintain that braced core. I know once you get tired, it's easy to forget. But this is when you should really be practicing your braced core. All right, about 5 seconds left of the rest. And we'll get into it. All right. So starting with your reverse wood choppers. Remember to brace, explosive movements. Good, switch sides. managed to do all those without making a hole in my wall. All right, front plank row. Let's go, guys. 6 per side. There's 6. And 6. Good job. Kettlebell side plank. All right, 30 seconds on the clock. Grab your weight. Make sure you're bracing and go. Fifteen seconds left. Good job, guys. Good. Switch sides. Ready and go. Fifteen seconds. Halfway done. Keep it up. Good. All right. Halfway through the last round. Good job, guys. Prone shoulder press. 10-second hold. That was 3. Good job, guys. Keep it up. And last rep. Good. All right. Med ball dead bugs. 10 total. Don't forget to brace. Same idea as a McGill crunch. You shouldn't have any change of pressure in your low back. Good. All right, McGill crunch, last exercise. Good job, guys. Finish strong. Hands under your back. Make sure you feel for any pressure change. Make sure you're engaging your glutes and your core. Good, that's 3. And last rep. Good job, guys. Well done. All right. So that's our 3 rounds. Well done. Grab a drink if you need it, and we'll get into the cool down. I guess a gray mat isn't the best choice if you're trying to hide your sweat, eh? All right, good job, guys. So we'll start with the cool down now. So to start, we're going to take nice deep breaths in. Nice deep belly breaths into your stomach. So inhale, 4 seconds in. Reaching up. And exhale, 4 seconds. Inhale. And exhale. And one more time. Inhale, 4 seconds. And exhale. All right. So you guys can continue on that breathing, 4 seconds in, 4 seconds out for the rest of the cool down. So we'll get started. So first off, we're going to do the side stretch. So planting one foot, your other foot behind, okay? You're going to reach over the side that your back foot is, okay? So if my back foot's to the left side, I'm going to lean to the left side, okay? So you might want to lean forward or back just to try to find the best stretch. You should feel it kind of lower down in your side. Good, switch sides. Good, all right. So next up, we're going to stretch out our hip flexor. So down on one knee, okay? We're going to tilt your bum under, okay? So an interior pelvic tilt, tilting your bum under. You should be tucking your butt under, okay? And you're leaning slightly forward. So you should feel a stretch right there. Okay, that was 10 seconds. We're just going to back off, take a little rest. We're going to do it in 3 parts of 10 seconds, okay? 3 times 10. So again, tuck your butt under into your pelvic tilt and just lean forward a little bit. And relax. And one more time. Good. We're going to switch sides. Interior pelvic tilt and lean forward. relax. And again. And relax. And one more time. Tilt and lean. Good. All right. So next up, we're going to stretch out our lats. So hands on the floor in front of you. You're going to walk your hands as far as you can to one side and then press your armpits into the floor. You should feel it down the side, upper side. Good, switch sides. Good. All right. So next up, we're going to stretch out our back. So planting one hand, you're going to thread the needle through, reaching as far as you can to the other side, letting your shoulder or your shoulder blade coming over your ribs. Good. Switch sides. All right. Next up, we're going to stretch out our glutes. So actually, we're going to do pigeon pose. So one leg in front of the other, bent, the other straight out behind, okay? So from here, we're just going to stay upright, okay? Open your chest nice and tall. Drop your chest down to the floor. You can prop yourself up on your hands or your shoulder or your elbows, or rest your head on your hands. Whatever's comfortable for you. Good. Switch sides. Starting upright. Open your chest up. Good. And drop down as low as you feel comfortable. today, guys. Hope you enjoyed your functional core strength circuit today. Make sure if you did get injured and you're a member, make sure you fill out a CF98 form. Other than that, see you next time. Take care, wash your hands, stay safe.